Alright, here we are.
Oh god, no.
What? Stupid glitch shenanigans. We are now here to freaking shiny hunt, alright. And who do we have here already? Ven Minx, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Wait, your card declined on a $40 pizza? Oh. Well, I know how that feels. I definitely do. And Fiery Charmeleon, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. I am still mad about the, naturally, about the shiny Murkrow fail. But oh well, that's just a risk that something that happens, eventually. The delivery driver got lost. How? I mean, my sense of direction is terrible, but we have navigational systems for that. So, okay, weird. Very weird indeed. This ain't the 50s anymore, bro. The F you get lost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the echo got fixed. God. I really wonder why does that keep happening to me. It's just, I don't know if it's a glitch with my Blue Yeti microphone or with OBS. I really don't know, but yeah, it is kind of annoying that that keeps just happening. Of you guys hearing me twice. I hear myself twice then as well. Or maybe thrice. Because I hear myself in real life, then on stream, and yeah, it's... Wanna hear a joke? Alright, yeah. Shoot. Okay, another egg, and then we got our full team. Let's hope that I'll get the Sinistea tonight, who knows. Also, new thumbnail, I think it's pretty funny. Again, thanks to Cosmicam, my husband, for making the thumbnails for me. Always definitely knows how to make them. Alright. So last time we did get the shiny Hatina, and I hatched 100 eggs, and now this is the number 101, and of course not shiny. I mean, that would have been really funny, but oh well. I'm definitely gonna have to reclaim that Murkrow, however, in one way or another. To be fair, I already have a shiny Murkrow, which now is a shiny Honchkrow. But that was on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I bred it. So that was Masuda Method. But still, it still stings. It's, oh god. Can't believe this is happening. Or this happened, rather. Alright, I'm wondering what Ven Minx's joke is. Alright, here we go, 103. If you hear clicking, that's my old school click counter, however you call those things. And yes, I am aware this is the phony version of Sinistea, but I don't really care per se if it's an authentic form or the phony form. I really just want to have the shiny, pretty much. And I'm thinking, should I ever do a shiny only challenge on the Pokemon Switch games? Then maybe I'll use those. A blonde, a brunette, and a redhead are called into the office by their boss. The boss excuses himself from his office. The desk is a lamp. The redhead locks the office door and rubs a lamp. And a... oh boy, what will happen now? So it's a blonde joke. Probably. Alright, not a shiny, naturally. Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you had a great Wednesday so far. I mean, mine was pretty boring, and the weather is crap. I'm really not happy about autumn weather being back. I just love it in summer or in spring. You just slap a dress on and that's it. And now I gotta wear coats and so many layers because it's getting cold and it's just... ugh. Oh well, I mean, that's a first world problem. I really wonder what the rest of that joke then is. Who's right texting me now? Why do people always do that when I'm streaming? Like all day, I get almost nothing. And then once I start streaming, all the calls or the, well, the texts come in. And a genie appears and grants each one of them a wish. Okay. Redhead says to the genie, I'm goddamn sick of this job and it's way too much stress on me. I need a vacation. Genie grants her wish and she poofs. Okay. And then the brunette wishes something. And then the blonde probably wishes something really freaking stupid. At least that's what my pattern recognition is telling me. I'm doing good as always, wanting to destroy the world while pretending I'm happy. Nah, I'm joking. I'm good, I'm just suffering because of school and cold. Oh, you're still having the cold? Again, get well soon. And school, yeah, I mean, I get it. Again, like I said yesterday, I understand why school is a necessity, or maybe I should say education is a necessity, but just the system, how it is organized, which that's the problem that I have with it. And I mean, to be honest, almost all of my traumas are from school, so that's not nice. I hate the fabled phantom. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Used to be addicted to soap. I'm clean now. Oh. Oh well, I hope you're doing good. Back at it again. Never disappointing. Next is the brunette's turn and she says her husband left her for another man and she needed a vacation too, so Genie grants it to and poof, she's gone. Genie looks at the blonde and Genie asks her what she wants. She says, well, I miss my coworker. Oh no. And they come back. Yeah, of course. Nasal spray really helped me out today. My nose feels much better. I always hate applying nasal spray. Like, it's a... like sense, I guess it's part of my sensory issues, but it just feels so horrible. So I'm pretty lucky that I don't really get sick that much. Trying to think when I last was sick. I think that was during COVID. And I mean, I did catch COVID, but it was more like a... Not like influenza, but it was like a cold. Is your pizza delivery guy still lost? Because yeah, I don't know where you live, and you don't need to just yeah, don't dox yourself, but maybe some parts of the world are really hard to find. Need a vacation. From this stream, quick get me that Sinistea. I mean, you can just click the X button on the top of right of your window and then the stream closes. Yeah, hey Fiery Carmelian, why I'm saying it again. Charmeleon, welcome back. I hope you're doing good. And yeah, don't forget about hitting me up about any shinies that you want. He's in the middle of the ocean, what? Like, are you like a merfolk person? It's awful, but it's short pain. You can feel better for a long time. I mean, I know it helps, but it's just the application process of nose spray and how it feels. It's just bleh. Hate it. Much better than to stay with a nose that doesn't work because the boss brain said take a vacation. Well, what I like is these, what do you call them? They are essentially nasal douches, kind of. So they are things where you put water in, like it's an object you put water in, and the water needs to be, very important, needs to be clean. And there's a salt in it that you put in, and then you shoot it up one nose, you press it through, and then it cleans your sinuses. Oh, that is amazing. That's what the GPS is saying. That's kind of the wrong turn there. Or maybe you're a fish, I don't know. But yeah, that's a good question as to getting lost nowadays. You want a shiny Kirby? I don't have a shiny Kirby, but maybe you mean a shiny Chansey, a shiny Jigglypuff? What would a shiny Kirby look like? Would that be Kibi, the yellow one? Which, yes, the yellow Kirby has an official name, it's Kibi. So you're welcome for that very rare Kirby lore drop. Right, of course not a shiny. I still gotta find my my power save thing, because if I have that, I can clone all the other shinies that I have on my Y cartridge, on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and all of these. I mean, they're not RNG manipulated, but you want a shiny Infinite Omniverse, so a shiny Latias. I mean, I don't come in shiny. Oh, oops! I just denied the egg. Stupid. Shiny Kirby throws a tantrum. My mom and dad also used to tell me about water and salt, but I didn't believe it. Oh no, that works. I mean, it's not cooking salt, right? It's a very specific kind of salt, like medical salt. But what's the name of these? They have a very specific name, but it's essentially a sinus shower. She's a shiny lot. No, no, no. No, I'm a human. I swear, okay? Ask my husband, ask my mom, ask my dad, ask my friends. I'm definitely 110% a human. That's something a shiny Latias would say. You're mean. I'm getting bullied here. What is this? Seriously. I mean, okay, so you think that I am shiny Latias, but have you seen the Pokémon Heroes movie with Latios and Latias? When the Latias turns into a human, can she talk? No, she's mute, right? So, suppose that's always like that, then how am I able to talk into the microphone, right? Think about that. You have heard Trump and Jeffrey Epstein got a statue together. Well, I am not surprised about that at all. Face reveal then? I did do a face reveal a long time ago on my channel, but I mean, future videos that I'm working on right now, some of them you can see me. And I will not look like a Latias, that much I can tell you. The PDF file brothers got a statue. It's not the Mario brothers, it's the Pedo brothers. Wonderful. Well, okay, no, not wonderful, but those are Ash's kids. Whoa, are you one of those who ship Ash with the Latias? Isn't that kind of wrong? I mean, to be fair, the movie kind of has an open end where we don't know if it was, I forgot the girl's name, if it was her or the Latias kissing Ash. Which is funny. You're using telepathy? I don't think my Yeti Blue works with telepathy. Yeah. Aren't talking, I can hear through psychokinesis? Oh, psychokinesis? But I am talking. I'm a human, I swear. Can you link the video? Oh, right, I think it... Is it still on the... But to be fair, that video is from 2015. Well, I didn't really age much, if at all. But I did post a picture or a photo of me into the Discord. But yeah, I swear. Oh, another thing. If I really were a shiny Latias, which I am not, which I'm definitely not, but let's say I was a shiny Latias, just for the sake of the argument, wouldn't I have green eyes instead of blue eyes because the shiny Latias is golden or yellow with green eyes? But I have, well, I'm blonde, but I have blue eyes, so if I really were a Latias, wouldn't I have green eyes? And yes, if you see a person looking just like me, but with green eyes and the hair not really being blonde, more like really yellow, then that's my Latias. That's definitely the Latias, but it's not me. Serena? What do you mean? Oh, is that her name? No, Serena, is that not the protagonist from the X and Y anime? Oh, not protagonist, but the main girl. Just look at the general chat of her Discord real quick. Well, okay, to be fair, it is buried. I've been being lazy as usual and somehow getting cool ideas like I'm dirty, lazy brat. Oh, come on, Amit, no. I hate that Protestant kind of mindset where rest is not allowed. Or leisure time, you should be ashamed of having leisure time. I really hate that mindset. You don't have to be productive all the time. You're not a machine. You're just like me, Ahmed. You're a human. And humans need rest. And that's okay. Sometimes... I mean, I'm lazier than you then, because I should have put the laundry back into my... I guess my dresser, and I didn't do it. And it's kind of piling on my couch right now. I know. But yeah, I'm dirty, lazy brat, not you. So I'm taking that title off of you. Do you really think you're my competition? I mean, you just have different eyes. It's just how Game Freak made you. Apparently Game Freak made me and not my parents, but here we go. So that's your counter argument? Kinda weak. And I mean, if we ever do a, if that's even possible, because so many of you are living on different continents, if you do a live, or in real life, where we meet, a meetup, if you throw a Pokeball at me, nothing happens. How do you explain that? If I were a Pokemon, it would work. Call me a madman because I turned down a free PC offer from my sister's husband. We were talking and we got along and he said, "How I buy you a $1,000 PC?" And I said, "No, thank you." Whoa. I mean, I wouldn't call you a madman, maybe a madly humble man, but dang, why did you say no? Do you think that you wouldn't deserve it? Because I don't agree with that. You're only saying this because you're in your human form, not your Latia. Well, I mean, come on, if you go by that logic, if I was a Latias, I couldn't speak in my human form. There would be no noises coming out. So how am I able to form speech? And I have a birth certificate too. I'm pretty sure Latiases don't have, or Pokemon do not have birth certificates. I thought Game Freak was my parents. I'll throw my Burger King Pokeball at you one day. Alright, deal. I'm gonna go ouch and then it'll say that way. Oh. And don't try that Master Ball, it's not gonna work. You're not lazy at all, you're super smart and possess high intel. Well, that's synonymous, but thank you. I pale in comparison to you, it's not even a challenge to begin with. Oh, thanks, Amit, but I mean, I can be real. Okay, to be fair, not laziness, I think it's depression. Where I'm just, even if I sleep 10 hours a day, or a night, to be more correct. I don't know, I feel like I wake up with my internal battery at 50%. Does that make sense? And then, well, I do feel bad about it today. I really could have and should have put the clothes back, but I just didn't, and now it's a big pile on my couch. Yes, they do. It's in the title screen. How about I throw a Pokeball with an engagement ring inside it? Don't simp, Venmings. I am married. I mean, then you'd have troubles with my husband. And no, my husband is also not a Pokemon. He's also a human, just like me. But I did see a someone making a Pokeball with engagement rings in it. That was really nerdy, but wonderful. Turned it down because I don't like taking and not giving. Plus I already can buy one, so why should I burden someone with my ambitions? Oh, I don't see that as a burden, but, well, I mean, it's your choice. I wouldn't have said no, but then again, I unfortunately do not have a, I don't have a relative who says, hey, do you want a gaming PC? Unfortunately, I don't have that. The one that I have, I went, I had a student job to afford that. But man, was it worth it. Let me tell you, invest in a really good PC that is future-proof for at least like 5 or 10 years. It's definitely worth it. Oh, I have baseball master ball I can throw at you. Throws the baseball master ball at your face. You missed the Pokemon. I mean, it didn't have any effect. Ha. Try next time. To be fair, that's a good question that I always had. Like, what would happen if you try to catch a human? Would that work? Or does the Pokeball technology know that it's a Pokemon? Like, I do wonder what the canon is saying about that. I'll tie him up and have Team Rocket beat him. What the hell, Venmings? You need to find another girlfriend. Not me. And never sim for online streamers. It's not good. Stop bullying me, Latias woman. You are bullying me. Don't do that Darvo on me. Don't pull that victim offender reverse thing on me. You're all bashing me for being a Latias, which I'm not. But I have to say that a bajillion times and people don't believe me. I just used her as my icon for a very long time on my channel because I like her. It's my favorite Pokemon, not because I am one. Mewtwo did it before. Are you Mewtwo? I don't think you are Mewtwo. Or maybe you are, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he is a Mewtwo. Pretending to be a human. Always these shady people, these shady Pokemon pretending to be humans. Be very cautious around those, you never know what they're up to. I cast my victim card in defense or offense mode. I always like to joke with the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I don't get hacked. My Visa does not get hacked because I put it in defense mode, but a lot of people don't get the joke. Which I thought they would. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty much everywhere back then. Resistance is futile? Oh, come on. If you're gonna simp, at least like, I don't know, do something like, donate $1 million. I'm joking, of course. But yeah, not gonna get me away from my hubby. And I mean, he's tall. And he won't let me, he wouldn't give me away anyway. Mewtwo trying to take Yana the Latias away from her husband. Yeah, that sounds like a movie idea. It's not my fault I turned evil. Oh, yeah, okay. That's that's something a villain would say. Press X to doubt. I think it would be interesting to see the difference between each of us. Not super smart, which is why I suck at math. That's not entirely true in the way that I know I legit know people who have a very high IQ. I mean, tested with proof and everything. And they were bad at math, but they had Mensa cards and everything. Like, I'm talking IQs in the 130 or even 140 range. And they were bad at math, but they were still really smart. Even gifted. Can solve problems, that's the purpose of intelligence. I mean, it's the purpose, but then again, you aren't... your intelligence isn't stuck at a certain level. It's always somewhat fluid. You can definitely become smarter or dumber during your lifetime. Your brain doesn't just stay that way. There's definitely ways to gain IQ points. Maybe, okay, maybe you won't have an IQ of 160 plus. Okay, that's very rare and you can't just get one or train that. But then again, look at the rates of very high IQ people. Look how depressed they are. I mean, all the ones that I know, they are all really freaking depressed. And the smarter they are, the more depressed they are. So it's kind of like a curse in and of itself. Sure, here you go, turns into $1 million. Oh, I said donate $1 million, not become $1 million. Okay, that's very suspicious. Are you like a Ditto or something? Can you just turn into things? And then they are projecting. See, viewers, they are projecting. They are actually Pokemon. And they don't want anyone to find out about that. And then they say, oh, she's, Yana's a Latias. And hey there, Rico, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Help me out here. They're back at it again. They're claiming that I'm a Latias, and I'm telling them I'm not. I'm a human. And Shinigami Rico, he's a long-term friend. He knows. He definitely knows that I am a human. Please, help me out, please. Come on. Here's your cappuccino, Latias. Reveal your true form. Okay, thanks for that cappuccino, but that won't reveal anything. You're aware that I can drink that in my you're aware a cappuccino doesn't do anything like that, right? As a Charmeleon, that's probably correct. Okay, so you're just okay with being a Charmeleon and... Damn, a Charmeleon being able to type? How did you get... Okay, so can you tell me how a Pokemon got like a bank card and everything? Because when no, never mind. Never mind. Dismissed. Just ignore that. I said nothing. Absolutely not. As a human, you can get a bank card. Silence, Latias. Don't cast the victim card. Defend yourself. I mean, I did. I'm telling you, if I were a Latias, my eyes would be green and not blue. And I wouldn't be able to speak because remember in the movie, all the Latias that turned into a human, she was mute. She couldn't speak. And if I remember correctly, didn't those Rocket Girls, Team Rocket Girls, didn't they use like a thermo imaging thing where they scanned the heat, like the body heat of everyone, and Latias' body heat was much lower than everyone else's, which I guess that fits because I guess dragons are reptiles. And do that with my body, you're gonna see definitely a human heat signature, I'm telling you. Latias cast goalpost defense. You're good at typing? Damn, where did a Charmeleon learn how to type? Probably where Meowth learned how to talk. Yes, I've seen you in person, but Latias can transform into humans. Oh, come on, Rico! You gotta have my back here. But they cannot talk. When they turn into humans, they can't talk, and I can talk, so explain that. Huh? Don't call you a Latias, but you're a drug dealer? Oh yeah, apparently I'm a Latias, and then I'm a drug dealer. What's next? What's next? I'm a Ditto, I can turn into your husband. Van Ming, stop with the simping! And that's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Okay, no, I'm not gonna comment on that. Already been on this path before, Latias. It's easy to chat. No, there is no telepathy thing on this microphone. Like there's no option for telepathy there. I'm a Charmeleon. I can speak unknown in English. You can speak unknown, as in write and read unknown, the unknown scripture. Read the goddamn Pokédex entry of Latias. Which one? So you're hot inside and out. Wow. That sounds like something my husband would say. Psychic type could probably use their powers to move a body and imitate sounds. Oh, come on, Rico. That's... Wow, what a friend you are, huh? Oh, wow. I thought you'd have my back. Let me guess, if Shiva comes in, she's also not gonna have my back. Oh, boy. Let's change the topic, shall we? Yeah, the weather is getting bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's not good. It's not summer anymore. Oh wait, I missed a message. Jonna behind chat again. I think I'm very clever and tricky and very hardworking in terms of physical work. I mean, that is also an intelligence, right? That's for example, that. Okay, you're talking comparisons? Well, that's one aspect where you would completely destroy me. My motor skills are really bad. They always were. My hands are stupid. I keep saying it because it's true. And in that aspect, you vastly outperform me. Can be lazy and lack motivation with school and doing social activities. Well, laziness is not the same thing as stupidity. I mean, as harsh as it sounds, I've known people who were really intelligent but lazy. So there's that as well. Was that the message that I missed? Alright, next one. That is number 133. Alright. You went to the same school as Meowth, that's how you can talk? I mean, Meowth was not going to any school. He did it himself, which actually that's... Like, why is Team Rocket chasing after Pikachu? You have a talking Meowth. That is rare. That is something that... Like, why is Giovanni not interested in that? Hey there, Vida. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'm getting bullied again. They keep just saying I'm a Latias again, and it doesn't stop. Meowth was my homie at school. Nana cast second goal postcard events. Weather do be crazy, yeah. Weekend we still at 20 plus, and today it was chilly 8 degrees. Oh, and it's raining the whole day. We got some small floods even. Celsius in American terms, it was 69 plus to below 45. Yeah, I felt that. I hate it when it just changes abruptly like that. The Latia says she wants to change the topic, yet it's a diversion tag. Oh, come on! No, I want to change the topic because, oh, shoot. I'll change the topic. Please! Let's not talk about this. Getting nervous here. Oh shit, I should have muted the mic. So yeah, weather is getting really bad, and I'm really sad about that. Don't like the weather right now. My brother is intelligent but lazy as a Snorlax. Wait, you're... Okay, I guess that would work. Wait. Snorlax and Charmeleon, could they be... Are they in the same field group? Are they in the field group or in the monster group? But you are, aren't you? No, Ivera! Everyone is so mean today. Oh, come on, guys. I'm a human. Einstein is one of those people. The really smart ones? Absolutely. If you find the shiny, call it Latia. There you go with the puns again. That's a pretty good one, though. But, I don't know. Talking shiny Latias is even more rare. Don't say that. I don't want Giovanni coming after me. I mean, yeah, that would theoretically, yeah, that is very, very rare. True. He's not actually a Snorlax, silly. It was a metaphor. Well, me being a Latias is also a metaphor, so, ha, there you go. Bam. Mic drop. What was the saddest part of Pokemon besides death of Ash? Death of Latios? That was pretty sad. That poor Latios didn't deserve to die, but oh well. But then again, I didn't watch all the movies and I didn't watch all the episodes. To be fair, how many episodes are there to the Pokemon anime? Like thousands of them at this point. So to watch them all, that would take an eternity. If you're lazy as a Snorlax, at least you managed to get up after 20 years. Yeah, that's true. Giovanni about to take Yana away from her. Oh my god, why does everyone want to kidnap me? Why? Oh, Lucario dies in the Mew movie? Spoilers. Wap wap wah, too late. I didn't know that, but oh well. Rip Lucario then. Is that movie good? Would you recommend I watch it? Really like the second movie, or was it the third movie with Celebi and the Dark Balls? Because that essentially had the shadow Pokemon mechanic before Colosseum even came out, which I find really interesting. And I think it'd be really nice if, imagine if the Dark Balls would be canon. Like, if you catch a Pokemon with it and you can train a Pokemon with that and it would become a shadow. I'm the only one who believes you're a human. Thank you, Amit. I really appreciate that. Lucario getting into a physical fight was the best part. I mean, that's what Pokemon do. And it's a fighting type, literally. Oh, with Ash? What? Ash? How come Ash is still alive? I mean, he tries to punch Mewtwo. Who in their right mind wants to punch a Mewtwo? Like, huh? That's really freaking stupid. All Mewtwo needs to do is think about it and then your innards are shredded into, like, I don't know. I mean, I keep saying that, but that's why an psychic Pokemon would be really terrifying in real life, because they just think about it and then your organs are scrambled. What are you gonna do? Nothing. And now he wants to freaking get into a fight with a Lucario? Like a steel fighting type? Are you serious? Okay, well. I think Ash is trying to get a Darwin's Award or something. Gonna start going back to the gym again. I need to start eating healthy food for F's sake. Oh, same. I mean, healthy food, I do eat chocolate, maybe a bit too much, that's true. But I do try to eat enough vegetables and fruit and everything. But I definitely need to go to the gym again, absolutely. I need to do that too, Amit. You're not the only one. Ash punches Mewtwo, yeeted a big log of wood and carries heavy Pokemon like Larvitar and Cosmem in his arm. Oh yeah, true. And if you look at the Pokédex entries, how much they weigh, like, how is a 10-year-old able to lift something that heavy? Now's a good time to start eating sweets and chocolate cake. Oh, because it's getting cold? Oh, stop, you're making me want a hot chocolate milk. But I don't want to annoy my husband to make me one, and I don't want to pause the stream for one. Nah, it's gonna be water now. Forgot Ash trying to punch Mewtwo. Yeah, it's just, when I saw that as a kid, I was literally yelling, you idiot! What the hell are you doing? This is idiotic. He also punched Hoopa. Oh my god. To be fair, was that in his, like, evil form? That Cosmo is like more, is heavier than 100 kilograms, I think. I can't even lift 100 kilograms and I'm not a 10-year-old boy. And no, I'm not a psychic Pokemon, so I can't lift it with my mind either, despite what people are trying to say here. But Hoopa, that's also pretty stupid. I mean, that's a mythical. Next, you're telling me he tried to punch Arceus? I wouldn't be surprised, actually. Made a new map for my overall fictional story video game. Oh, nice. So, like a mind map or an actual map? Made a location. Okay, I guess that answers my question. Cool idea. It's called Altar of the Gods' Birth. And I swear to God, if you say metal again. Okay, I won't say it then. I'm sorry. Right, 142. The meaning of life plus 100. Imagine you're in a classroom with 3 Metagross taking an exam. Professor said no cheating. Yeah, Metagross, that is like a supercomputer, isn't it? To be fair, wouldn't just having psychic abilities would be so OP, like in school? Could you just not read your professor's mind and then, or your teacher's mind, and then you'd know all the answers? But then again, would you need to go to university if you had that kind of brain power? I hate that Kaiser Karmazin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? They're at it again. They're bullying me. They're saying nasty things like I'm a shiny Latias, and I keep telling them no. And I don't know if you saw it, Kaiser, and you too, Rico, but yesterday's stream I had a shiny fail, and man, I'm still mad. Failed a shiny Murkrow, and it wasn't even really my fault, it just despawned. And once they despawned in Violet, and Scarlet and Violet, they don't come back, so... I'm still mad at it. Like, I went to bed yesterday pretty angry. I have to be honest. I know it's just a game and there's worse things out there, but oh man. Why a Murkrow? If it was a... What's it called again? The Gen 2 elephant? If it was that, okay, that's a crappy shiny. Don't even barely see the difference, but... It's a Murkrow, man. Would you expect the teachers to know the answers in their head? Well, if they made the exam and they are correcting the exam, then yes, I do. You can say metal, I was just joking because you say it a lot. I no longer understand if it's a good or bad thing. I think I heard you say it more than I ever heard you say anything else. That's a good question. What do I say the most? What am I yapping about the most? Currently being cooked hard by the semester. I see. I mean, don't feel bad for not being present much, because going to university to become a doctor is really freaking hard, so I completely understand. No need to justify anything, that is just completely what I expected, honestly. I didn't hear about that, I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, I appreciate the empathy. It's, oh god, I'm so angry about it, I'm still... And my dad was like, oh no, that's a crow friend, isn't it? And it's pink. Yes, Dad, I know. Are you still mad? Yes. And now he's like, oh, I can try getting one in Pokemon Go. Do you want it? Thanks, Dad, but that's not the point. It was a full art shiny too, goddammit. No sandwich, nothing like that. Have to check the VOD, missed the stream because I had the Japanese language meeting. Oh, nice! Oh, right, that was on that evening. But yeah, I posted the timestamp in that comment. It's, oh god. Heartbreaking. Really heartbreaking. But good luck on your semester, Kaiser. I know you can do it. Don't worry, Yana, I get mad sometimes at games too, and some people on online games can ruin my day. Well, yeah, that's... To be fair, I never broke a controller. Truth hurts, Yana. It does. It can. But what truth do you mean? Like the me not getting the shiny, or me apparently, allegedly being a shiny Latias? Which, no, we should change the topic, please, guys. They can't see that I'm sweating nervously. Yeah, we should change the topic. Have at least one exam a week this semester. Oh, yikes. They are not easy exams, nor easy class. Oh, I can imagine. Biology is just so freaking complicated. Anatomy, biochemistry, and physics. Oh, bless you. Bless you. That is... So which one of those you think is the, like, the hardest? But yeah, all that in one... Oof, that's really tough. It's alright, very stressed out from school. Pikachu! Okay. Oh, hey there, James. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How's it been so far? I mean, so far, my viewers are bullying me. They are saying things like, I am a shiny Latias, which... Hey, James, you know me in real life, right? You're a real life friend, so... Can you help me out here? Can you say, stop saying this, please? She's a human. And yeah, as I told you yesterday, I failed a shiny, and that one, I'm still mad about it. I know so many people told me, hey, I can give you a shiny Merco, which, hey, that's nice. Which is really kind, but it's like, oh, it still stings. Imagine if I caught it, I would have a pink crow on my side. That would have been amazing. My biggest advice, try getting stoned by marijuana. Not during... I don't think that's a good idea when he has exams coming up. There was one guy at my university, he always came to our studying sessions high. Apparently that helped him, but I don't know. Oh well. It's his body. Or his mind. I hate that, Val. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? It's time to relax. Let's talk politics. Oh yeah, very relaxing politics. Well, I mean, what else do I have to say? I mean, it's been a crazy year. Israel is being really freaking cartoonishly evil again. Fascism is going strong in the US. Apparently Tylenol or paracetamol causes autism now, which, okay, I have autism. My mom did not take any medication, like absolutely nothing. She didn't even drink coffee while she was pregnant with me. And yeah, there you go. I didn't hatch from an egg because my mom, just like me, is a human. Get it? Human. I've smoked pot before, yes. Well, yeah. But to be fair, there are people who they become more nervous if they do smoke it. So you do need to know your body, how it reacts. I do know some people who, if I would say, please don't smoke pot anymore because it just makes them an anxious wreck. Latias? No, I'm not a Latias. But yeah, politics-wise, I mean, this is just a whole mess. It's just... Poe's Law is completely dead. And reality is just like an Onion article, but it's not funny. The US is effing doomed. Oh, not just the US, but yeah. They are silencing TV programs like Jimmy Kimmel. Oh yeah, Mr. Free Speech right there, right? Using Charlie Kirk's death to justify silencing the left. Yeah, what else is new? And it's really... I mean, that's such a double standard as well. Because how many people got... Like, how many children got shot? And did they get memorials? Did they get silent minutes? No. But like some talking fascist with a small face gets it? Okay. Used to get anxious when I smoke, but now I can control myself while I'm high and it's great. I mean, to be fair, doesn't it also depend on your tolerance levels? And I actually... What is your opinion on that? as a aspiring doctor. I actually think that cannabis doesn't really necessarily make you more paranoid. It just enhances the emotions that you're already feeling, and I think the paranoia comes from the fact that it's illegal and people are scared of getting caught. Because all the Dutch people I know who smoke regularly, they don't have that problem with the paranoia. Because it's not legal there, it's tolerated, which isn't the same thing legally speaking. Important distinction. There's nothing more than self-awarely evil, ignorant hypocrites. Yeah, absolutely, Val. Absolutely, 100%. Don't smoke enough to develop a tolerance, barely ever smoke. I see. Ah, hey there, Jason Harris. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Signed in briefly to check in before I lurk in the background at work. Alright. I'm delighted to see you being back here. Have a good work day. And if you saw my my Discord message, I have your shinies that you requested. I have them ready. I knew some college dudes who were... I mean, their tolerance levels were so high, they had to dab every single day. And that's when I learned what the hell dabbing was. Like, not the move where you put your head in, like, on your arm and you do that. Like, dabbing, apparently that means smoking the concentrate. And that's much more potent than smoking the flower or the bud. And he was just like, wow. Even edibles apparently didn't do anything. That has to be like completely... I mean, at that point, please take a tea break. Oh yeah, Charlie's wife, that's a whole different story. I mean... I mean, to be fair, I would be devastated if my partner, my husband, would get shot in the neck. But then again, my husband isn't a fascist who advocates for hate and who makes a lot of enemies outside, you know? So, likelihood of that happening, probably really low. Never zero, okay? But then again, the odds of a gorilla randomly killing you is also not zero. Very low, yes, but not zero. Can definitely say for sure that it's not a legality thing. It's legal in my state and still used to get really nervous. Okay, but nervousness is not the same as paranoia. But okay. I think everyone's brain functions different, so different pathways are affected. I think some people are just more prone to have those fear pathways affected. That, yeah. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think it's the people who are already pretty paranoid by nature. Maybe it's them as well. But then again, it's just an opinion. If I'm wrong, then, well, I'm wrong. And I can be wrong, and I was wrong so many times with so many things, and I will be wrong with many things in the future. Because no one is infallible. Imagine Kaiser Karmazin showing up as a doctor to work stoned because he smoked 4 pots and now he has to heal someone while being stoned. Okay, that, I mean, I'm all for legalize it and everything, but I wouldn't want a doctor to be stoned, honestly. That would be very concerning. And, of course, very unprofessional. And... I mean, I know that in Luxembourg that would even be illegal, like you are not allowed to be under any influence of any drug while you're working. Frank Sword is back, local newspaper salesman of the Omni Village here. Oh my god, wait, who hired this guy? I didn't. Who hired a con man like that to sell newspapers? Get out of here. I don't want you in the Omni Village. What are you doing? Did you steal Val's job? Is that what it is? Man, what's happening here? Getting fired are mostly people who celebrated his death. Yeah, okay, I mean, I get celebrating a death, even if it's a fascist. Yeah, it's not black and white, but it's kind of grey. It's... I mean... I wasn't sad when he died, I have to be honest with you. I do not agree with everything Kirk said and do not condone the disrespect of the dead. To be fair, there's a good saying that goes along the lines of, if you don't respect us when you're living, then why should we respect you when you're dead? But I get what you mean though. About the whole Charlie Kirk situation, that whole thing escalated really fast. Turned into a massive bloodbath of people doxing each other and saying crap about his death. But like the double standard is like people get shot every single freaking day in the US and no one's crying over them, but when it's someone like that, I mean, isn't that what he was advocating for? That every single one and their grandmothers would be able to run around with an AK-47 or something like that? Why is he surprised that that happens to him? I mean, that's what he wants. That is exactly what he was advocating for. Read a real statement from a senator where he said that Charlie would have been the 13th disciple if he was around when Jesus was... Wait, the 13th disciple was the one who betrayed Jesus. Wasn't that Judas Iscariot? Oh my god, was that like an accidental different meaning? Yeah, it devolved into madness, absolutely. No, Frank Sard, you were not hired. I would never hire anyone like you. Get out of my village. Get out. Don't think should really say horrible things directed at his death, and it's pretty scummy no matter where you stand, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ indeed. My philosophy on it is that we shouldn't celebrate his death, but we definitely shouldn't celebrate his life, yeah. That's my philosophy as well, yeah. As someone who studied political science, I would also be careful with throwing NZ or fascist around because the overuse of the entire left politics in the US made it lose meaning. What left politics in the US? The Overton window of the US is like they barely have any left wing. And when I say fascist, I mean Charlie Kirk was a fascist. I mean, just look at what he was saying. That coincides what fascists believe. Oh, with NSET you mean Nazi? Okay. Happy rapture yesterday, Jonna. Yeah, I didn't get raptured because I'm a filthy atheist. And all of you guys are here as well. I did, sir. He's my cousin. Oh, Ven Mings, don't hire that person. Why did you do that? He's not really trustworthy, that Frank Sard guy. Was it again the 13 or was it 15 signs of fascism? Umberto, what was his name again? But yeah, I mean, Charlie Kirk, if you're saying he's not a fascist, I mean, come on, he is. Europeans, fascist, all of these terms are very close to our history, so the issue is that Americans have such a strong two-party system, they don't know who belongs where. To be fair, is that my problem that their political knowledge is so bad? I mean, what they have essentially is the Democrats are center-right and then the Republicans are pretty right-wing. I mean, some of them are full-on fascist. I'm sorry, it just is that way. The us versus them rhetoric, the how they talk about minority groups. I mean, it's the whole thing all over again, just in green this time. Celebrating someone's death isn't new. Hitler, PDF files. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new. But then again, as the Bible... Was it the Bible that said there's nothing new under the sun? I can think of 3 truly left-leaning politicians in the US out of hundreds of federal politicians. I'm trying to think of any... Bernie even isn't really that left if you think about it. I mean, he would be like a moderate or like centrist in Europe. Mamdani, I would say, is left-wing. who else? Can you maybe help me? Like, who else would be left-wing? Mamdani, definitely. That one, absolutely. With what he aligns with, absolutely. Him, I believe to be a leftist. One of the super rare leftist US politicians. Someone stole a, how do I put it without getting caught, small glass bottle I kept as a decoration. I think that someone is Frank saw it. Oh, you can, hey Dahlia, put some of that, you know, tea magic that you put in some people's beverages. Because he's kind of annoying. I don't want him in my Omni Village. And I didn't hire him to sell magazines or sell newspapers. It is completely ironic how he died, yes, absolutely. I keep saying it, if you put this in a movie script, people would say this is, they would just reject it and say this is unrealistic or too on the nose, but that's what I keep saying, Poe's law is death. Poe's law is just completely dead. If you don't know what Poe's law is, so spelled P-O-E, Poe's law, it essentially says, and I'm paraphrasing here, that parody, it's really hard distinguishing between parody and like a genuine opinion. It's kind of like, yeah, that really is the case. I mean, nut jobs walking around nowadays, they shout the most insane opinions. Done, thank you, Dahlia. Can't believe I said thank you, Dahlia. What is this world coming to? My corruption arc is starting, I guess. I can think of Mamdani. AOC, really? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with AOC and Bernie. I would put them at, like, centrists. But yeah, Mamdani, absolutely. Real problem with the American left, yeah, is that they act so radical, they're scared away their moderates. I mean, radical, that's also something that I want to say. Radical, some problems are radical and they require radical solutions. Radical things aren't always bad. Sometimes you need radical treatment because like in medicine, for example, like as an example. And I don't know, like, what radical thing would that be? You mean Antifa? Which, yeah, that's based that you're against fascism, you should be. That you are fascist as the right in the true sense of the word? I don't know about that. I mean, you're free to explain your opinion. I'm telling you I don't agree with that. I think Saw It died. Oh yeah, we shouldn't be celebrating deaths. Oh, oops, I just did. Oh well. Something inherently funny about a peaceful village having its leader hire a serial killer to kill a con man. Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is just the lore for these streams, man. They get weirder and weirder. How about we do a voice chat in case streams don't work out, coming few days in just case the stream didn't work? I mean, for now, the internet, I mean, I didn't have internet problems, but they were in the morning, not in the evening. And I kind of hope that continues. But yeah, Saturday evening, on Sunday evening, I won't be able to stream there, but I'll be able to be in the voice chat. So, how does that sound, Amit? There's also something inherently funny about Saw It. That's true. You are watching it from a European lens. For most of us, American standard policies are moderate to right-leaning. Yeah, that's the Overton window. But I would argue that the European lens, and you might disagree with me, and I'm not saying this because I am European, but I'd say that is the more correct lens. Because when people, like, I mean, Americans also throw around, oh, you commie, or this is communism, or I guess socialism is when no iPhone, you know, all of these memes. They have no idea what the hell that even means. And yes, I'm not denying that left-wing violence doesn't exist. It does, of course. But it's nowhere near, like, right-wing violence. Is cancelled after this. Jan is cancelled after the stream from Asmongold. Asmongold, jeez. What? Did he cancel me or any of his cockroaches roaming his disgusting apartment? He's against fascism, this must mean he's a leftist, is the most insane sentence I've ever heard. Well, I mean, initially I get what they mean by that, but yeah, you can be against fascism but then not be a leftist, that's also true. Like, politics aren't black and white, it's a vast spectrum. And, I mean, I also don't agree with every single left-wing person. I mean, I don't like the so-called Nazbols. Or tankies, as they're sometimes called. You know, they are left-wing maybe, but they're authoritarian left-wing, and my anarchist side really doesn't like that. And yeah, I mean leftist infighting, am I right? There's no infighting like leftist infighting, unfortunately. Swear to God, if Asmongold challenged Yana to a debate, she would destroy him from life. If that was the Kuribos to— No! I don't want to debate him, come on. Would he even listen to me? Is he not like thinking that, oh, she's a woman, so her opinion is... Like, yeah. Asmongold would agree with me in general. He's pretty moderate from what I've seen. Really? Asmongold, from what I've seen, is pretty right-leaning. To be fair, not super right, hardcore right, but... With Shoe on Head, oh my god, Shoe on Head, Shoe on Head is a fence-sitter, I'm sorry. I never really liked her that much. She's just a fence-sitting centrist who should read some freaking theory. That's my opinion. You're open for VC at what time? Just asking because someone called me. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna write that into the Discord once I know. But like I said, there isn't really an American left, no. Charlie Kirk's killer was Republican. That too! They keep saying, oh, it was a leftist, it was a furry, it was a here, it was a there. No! Just like the other guy who got murdered. That was also conservative. Not only leftists are infighting, they don't know that, apparently. It's true, I heard, sorry. Here, I'm sorry, Lance Amando. Oh my god, go back, go away, you bougie piece of... Well, I don't want to say that word, but yeah. You're not welcome here either. You tried to frame your freaking girlfriend for murder you committed? That's pretty disgusting. Oh, and you are so rich, and then you can't even give your girlfriend, you can't even propose with a actual ring. You give her those rings that come with a lollipop. I mean, come on. That's like $1 at the dollar store. That's a massive L there, Lance Amano. I mean, Shoe on Head, I don't understand what people have with her. She's not... Her points are not well argued. She's a fence-sitter. I think she was kind of a pick-me girl back then. Like, oh, she's a woman and she's talking about that. I mean, if you watch her debate with Vosh and then you kind of see that she never really read theory, which most people don't, but oh well. Didn't Asmongold call Arabs and Muslims inferior? Yes, he did. And I mean, Asmongold is pretty just a terrible person in general. It was debunked that he's Republican, huh? I mean, yeah, I would say he would be a groiper. How does that sound far-fetched? The F kind of name is Shoe on Head. Oh, you tell me. I mean, that was her nickname and is still her nickname. But like Shoe on Head, she rose to popularity 10 years ago, roughly. Where that whole blaming the left for everything and pointing towards, oh, look at that feminist, big red with the red hair, look, she's screaming, ha ha ha, feminazi, ha ha ha, Gamergate, all of that crap happened. And everyone was shifting more to the right. And that was during that time, and she was kind of, and still is, I think, the pick-me girl. Like, oh, look, she's a woman, but she's not one of these damn fairy Nazis. And like, come on, that is your reputation. And her arguments really aren't that good. And just saying, not like I'm not talking down your bachelor's degree, Rico, but I also had politics, or like not politics, but let's say money management and everything as a course that I elected at university, and that was just propaganda. That was pro-capitalist propaganda. Like they said, oh, communism is that and capitalism is that. It was completely wrong, and that was some cognitive dissonance for me, having to write that in the exam, because I knew that if I did it correctly, I wouldn't have passed. So be mindful of that. A lot of like people or professors in economy or politics, sometimes they try to indoctrinate their students. Only two things that point to the Groiper. One image where he does the Slavic meme thing with the tracking suit, and the other is that they say Groiper's use Helldivers meme. But I mean, is that not kind of... I don't care what he is in the end. I mean, he murdered someone, but like, even if he was left-wing, like, what would that really fundamentally, what would that change? Like, there's one person one left-wing terrorist compared to all the other right-wing terrorists. That's like 1 compared to 1,000. He's like a drop on a hot stone then. Is Groipers the name of the killer? No, Groipers are like the fans of Nick Fuentes, who is a Nazi. And if you say no, I mean, come on. Just look up what Nick Fuentes says. It is very much fascistic, and essentially what I would even say. I would even argue that Nick Fuentes is even more fascistic than Charlie Kirk ever was. He makes Charlie Kirk look really cute in comparison. So if you kind of like not Charlie Kirk, if you like Nick Fuentes a little bit, that's, I mean, that is very sus if you ask me. Asman Crap is one of the few I would call worse than me, and I would never call myself better than anyone. Oh, come on, Ahmed. Would call myself better than, well, no, you don't sound cocky, but then again, that's a low-hanging fruit, isn't it? Don't care if he was left or right, but the Groiper thing was pushed too hard by all the leftists, and only the left news site pushed it. Which left news sites? Because again, they say, oh, those news they are leftist, and then you check and no, they're not leftist. So which news sites are you referring to? Not saying you're wrong again, but I'm just curious. The killer is called Tyler Robinson, I believe. I don't know. I looked it up, and apparently he was most likely an unaffiliated voter, so he wasn't left-leaning either. Again, in the end, I don't think it really matters. The irony in this situation is that Charlie Kirk was completely pro-gun, and he got shot because he was one of those people who essentially laid the groundwork for that to happen. That is the irony. And again, I know leftists are masters at infighting, well, trust me, I know, but like the right can also do that, or centrists even. Sorry, I'm a stupid person with no media literacy. Can you explain that in Ace Attorney or Pokemon or Kirby terms? In Kirby terms, hi! I don't know. How would he say that? Nick Fuentes is someone who is alt-right, and I do agree is extreme, which makes even less sense because Groipers say Charlie Kirk was too moderate. I mean, that does make sense, yeah? Charlie Kirk to them was too moderate, which again tells you how extreme he is. I will say I feel bad for Charlie's wife and children. I feel especially bad for his children. That has to be horrible. As a kid, just, oh yeah, your dad got shot. But then again, well, his wife is gonna find out the hard way that conservatives are not listening to women. There's nobody better at infighting than a group of people on the left. Oh, I keep saying it. I mean, I am left-wing myself, but man, there is no infighting like leftist infighting. My God. Like, oh, the Marxists are hating the Marxist-Leninists, but to be fair, like Lenin, like little backstabbing bastard. And then, oh, there's Trotskyists who don't agree with that, and then there's also the anarchists and the syndicalists, and oh, to be fair, Maoist is like, oh, that's really, come on, I don't want dictatorships. I don't care if they're left-wing or right-wing. There should not be a dictatorship, like, no. Not a single person should have that much power. But then again, that's why I would call myself a anarcho-syndicalist. And yeah, I have fought with, argued heavily with so-called Nazbold, just precisely because of that. Reminds me, I started going to my university socialist club meetings. Oh boy. Let me guess. There was infighting the second you came there? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. News site mostly disagreeing, where MSNBC and CNN. Would you call those left-wing? Some internet sites like Democracy Now! And New York Times. New York Times is owned by a billionaire. What the hell are you saying? You call that left-leaning? Like, they are... almost all media is owned by billionaires, and billionaires do not want to have leftist talking points in their media because that would go against their class interest. Feel bad for the children, but the wife is evil too. I mean, I feel bad for her in the way that I would be absolutely devastated if my husband got shot in the neck. So I can empathize with that. But the rest, it's like, okay, practice what you preach. And I mean, he was preaching and he got what he preached about. I mean, really that surprised. I saw something on Facebook where someone said that Charlie deserved what happened to him. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Deserve is like... when does someone deserve getting shot in the neck? I don't know. That's like a whole can of worms. I don't know if I'm ready to open that. But let's just say I'm not sad about him not being among us anymore. Among Us! Ha ha ha! Okay. Well, the stream is getting really intelligent again. When I was young, I used to think that the left wing meant you were left-handed. That's cute. I remember asking my dad, what is left wing? And he just couldn't, like, he was like, oh, you're a kid, you wouldn't really explain it, and god damn it, if he did explain it, I would have understood it. I mean, come on. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but I taught myself how to read, so I wasn't really that stupid. And hey, I was a capitalist, as in, like, I thought at one point that capitalism was the best system, but then again, everyone was 14 once and stupid. Leftists should focus on applying socialism to more countries. Oh, you're gonna get that sweet CIA campaign, or, you know, coup d'etat, as they always do. Fighting fascism in government and fighting over which brand of communism is best. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Made a new creepy idea for an item in my fictional story. It's scary. Scarier than the chalice? Oh boy. Here we go. Drop it, damn it. I'm gonna say again, it's gonna be metal, and then you're gonna laugh probably. Maybe, hopefully. I don't want to make you cry, I want to make you laugh. Or entertain you at the very least. Left people infight more than the demons do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I keep saying it. There's no infighting like leftist infighting. It's very frustrating, but oh well. Wasn't Bernie Sanders also a millionaire? Again, that's not a gotcha. You can be left-wing and a millionaire. Complained about the oligarchy, even though he's supported by Big Pharma. He was? Where? Bernie is also poster child for the moderate left. I mean, I don't really see him as left. But you know that Friedrich Engels, the one who helped Karl Marx write his theory of communism, he was a capitalist. You can be rich and be a communist. That is not a contradiction at all. That just makes you a based class traitor. I mean, to be fair, I don't think there are socialist or communist billionaires, but like a multi-millionaire, you can be a multi-millionaire and not exploit your workers. Like, for example, you would record a song all by yourself, and that sells a couple of million times, and then you're a millionaire. But have you exploited any workers? No. Have you committed like salary theft or anything like that? No, you haven't. So yeah, you can absolutely be a millionaire and be left wing. I really don't see the gotcha there. And I don't see the paradox either. I don't think there is. However, what is really stupid is working class people voting against their class interests. That is where I'm saying, wow, that's idiotic. Actually, no infighting. While we all politically differ, we can agree that America is in a bad... Yeah, absolutely. Not just America. We need to fight against it. It's actually quite fun. Among Us! Isn't that a Thai symbol? I know now people associate it with Among Us, but... Board of the Soul Striper. It's a creepy old board, like one of those dark magic board where you lay your hand on an item that shows you letters that tell you a whole... Oh, the Ouija board, or Ouija board? What's it called again? I'm not really into the occult, so... That kind of thing. The board rules is simple. It only shows up at night when you're most afraid, and then it brings children and adults, and then it starts telling them about a great offer but with evil requirements. You like those dark, twisted items that offer you a deal. Don't mean it as a gotcha, but every time I mean left, I mean the Democrats in general. Well, there we go. I would not call the Democrats left in any capacity. Luigi board, yeah. Yes, a Luigi board. I think it's Ouija board or something, I don't know. Beatrice says hello. I say hello back to Beatrice. Oh wait, no, she doesn't speak English, so tell her I told her that. Oh, and Ivera, is Philip there? Because if you're there, I also hope that you're having a great day, and I heard about your reaction to my shiny fail, and I'm still mad. But you know what's good now? You're not talking about me being a Latias anymore. I really appreciate that. Oh crap, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Sadly, the Democrats are not left. They're just moderate to centrist conservative. Yeah, just like the Christian socialist or social Christian party that we have in Luxembourg, or the one in Germany. It's social is in the name, but they are not socialist. Absolutely not. They are moderate, centrist right, actually. Hi, Latia. No! Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Ouija board is how it's written, but it's pronounced like Ouija board. Latias, 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 Latias. Oh my god, what? I shouldn't have said that. Oh, dear lord. I have a big mouth, don't I? I should maybe shut up more often. Or maybe not say anything like that. Now it's too late. Now they're bullying me again with that Latias crap again. How mean. Holy moly, it's already 23? What the hell? Wait, I've been streaming for 1.5 hours? Are you serious? Wait, that felt like half an hour at most. Again, my time blindness when it comes to streams. Which is a good thing, essentially. That means that I'm having fun, which, yeah, I am. Well, except for your very mean accusations of me being a Latias, but besides that. Don't forget the Nazi party was the national, so yeah, and there's still people saying, oh, but they had socialist in their name, so they have to be socialist. Yeah, just like the People's Republic of Korea. Yeah, it's not a republic and it's not for the people. You know, you can just call yourself whatever you want. And wasn't that a strategy that they used? They pretty much appropriated many imagery from left-leaning parties, like the red color and like the socialist name, to trick workers into voting for them. They were quite far from socialists and even yeah, I mean, socialists got rounded up into concentration camps. I am speechless when people come with that, so to speak, argument. It's like, wow, tell me you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about without telling me. That is just, like, my mouth just drops. Like, I'm just jaw-dropping ignorance at that point. After the ritual, the person feels amazing, but then a few things start to happen. Oh boy, what happens? First you become more arrogant, then become guilty, and then sad, which leads the same person to fear. As in, leads them to fear or fear something specific? Well, that's the drawback. I mean, I know people like that who don't have a cursed item that does that. But yeah, I also see what Rico means. And I also don't like that polarization that either you're extreme left or extreme right, where there's so many different positions you could have. I mean, like I said before, I completely disagree with authoritarian leftists, even though they are technically leftist, but they are authoritarian, and I'm liberal leftist. You know, with that political compass test. And even that one isn't, in my opinion, doesn't really fully cover all the political stances you could have. But yeah, it is a very complex spectrum. But when I say that one is a fascist, I do mean it. Like, I don't throw the word fascist around like it's nothing. To be fair, fascist, while it was practiced in true definition of the 1940s regime, is a totalitarian dictatorship, be it Soviets, Italy or Germany. Well, I mean, there are definitions of fascism, like the ones that I mentioned from Umberto. Oh, what was his whole name again? Why am I so bad at remembering names? That really sucks. Always when I want to quote things. When I want to quote people, smart people, and then I forget their names, that doesn't really help my cause. The requirements could be like murder your father or mother, what the F. Take a bath in their blood for 12 hours for the Ouija board to grant you powers, but obviously everything comes with a drawback. So you're telling me what you get is you feel good, and the drawback is, or the catch is, you gotta bathe in your parents' blood? Like, that is a horrible deal. Who in their right mind would... Umberto Eco? I think it's Umberto Eco. The political compass test is just for fun, it's not really that accurate. Yeah, I prefer the 9 values test. I think that one is much more accurate. Anyways, I'm going to start heading out. Thanks to the stream as usual. Well, thank you for being part of the stream as usual, Kaiser. And I wish you the absolute best of luck for your semester. I know it's really tough, especially when you have physics, biochemistry, and anatomy all in one. Yikes, that sounds like a lot of work. But yeah, as always, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope I see you in the next stream. So until then, a good night, sleep tight, and do not let your little ticks that you look after, don't let them bite you. See, each person can use the Ouija board 6 times before your soul is taken away by the board. Oh my god, is it the chalice thing again where they're stuck in the board? Then the board puts your soul into the dead corpses of your victims and then it makes a monster out of you. I mean, I'm just seeing a horrible drawback for nothing at all. Like, oh, you feel better? Like, weed can do that. And when I smoke weed, I don't, or eat edibles, I don't like smoking. If I do that, I don't have to bathe in my parents' blood, you know? And my soul doesn't get taken away by some cursed artifact. Wasn't Italian with the 14 points of eternal yeah, exactly, that's the one I'm referring to. And if you look at that, I mean, you can tell America, to me, like what Trump is doing, that is, if you say that's fascism, that's not like throwing the term around meaninglessly. I mean, that is very accurate in my view. I mean, again, we don't have to agree, right? But I'm just trying to explain my stance a little bit. Oh, I still need to, oh god, I still haven't done that. Write the rules to the Discord, because I did, or not me, but my husband kicked a viewer of mine who was saying really vile stuff. And I want to have a rule like no fascist or Nazi rhetoric. I don't want to see that anywhere near my Discord server. There's enough fascist Discord servers out there anyway. Jeez. I just noticed. Hey, do you guys wanna play a drinking game? You wanna kill your liver? Once the stream is over, we watch the stream as a VOD and then take a shot every time I say fascist. You're gonna die of alcohol poisoning. You see, the Ouija board at first asks for basic offerings like food or a bit of your blood, but then as you feel amazing, you become more desperate for that feeling. Ah, okay. Oh, interesting. So you're kind of writing like a drug dependency in. Oh wow, that is pretty scary. Although I still think the chalice is scarier. A human name would be perfect here. Yeah, true. Yeah, he got vaporized. I mean, I still don't really want to dislike him, but like, he keeps saying I don't have any arguments, but like, no, I did post my arguments. It's just he doesn't see them as arguments. But that's not the same thing as having no arguments. And I mean, saying whites are getting displaced or replaced, come on, dude. I mean, look at history. Who said that, right? Whose rhetoric is that? Like, I'm not making that up. I know there's people out there, when you slightly disagree with them, they throw the word Nazi around like there's no tomorrow. Okay. I'm not denying that people like that don't exist. They absolutely do. I've seen it before. And it's really annoying, and I hate those people as well. But I mean, I'm not throwing the word around carelessly. Hey there, Mushroom Pocket 99. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Ole, and then hello. Who are you, Sleeping Fox? Saying, like, commenting things in reverse for some reason. I already had a whole message about why he should be sent to the Shadow Realm. I legitimately hope that he turns around. But it's so ironic because, like, if he would have... He didn't vote, to be fair, but, like, the party that he thinks is good is not exactly nice to his class of people. I mean, he was homeless, right? Hey there, Arch. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Sleeping Fox. He's also sometimes called Owen R. He just... I mean, he hasn't been here today, but he just comes in, writes some really random stuff and then just doesn't elaborate. And I love it. It's funny. Kaiser exists, yes, he was here, but you unfortunately just missed him. But other great dudes are here. Oh wait, am I again the only woman here? To be fair, YouTube, the statistics that YouTube Studio gives or provides me, to be fair, you can just say you're 100 and I don't know what years old. Isn't that right, James? Doesn't your YouTube account say something like you're over 100 years old or something like that, which is funny. But anyways, the statistics that I get is that almost all of my viewers are male. Yeah, so Arch, I hope you're doing good. Kaiser won't reply to my DM, so I'm skeptical. Oh, he explained himself. He is going through a very tough semester. Yes, only woman here. I'm totally a woman. Oh, you transitioned? Congratulations, Arch. I mean, I don't think the Mushroom Pocket 99 is a girl. I could be wrong, though. Then again, you don't need to disclose your gender to me if you don't feel like doing so. Paint me like one of your mascots. Yeah, I'm a woman, a human woman, right? As the internet goes, girl, guy in real life. There are no women on the internet. What rule is that again? Just like rule 34, if there's corn of it, or if it exists, there's corn of it. Was mistaken for a woman once, I'm male. Ooh, that has to be... I don't know, doesn't that feel a bit weird? I mean, I don't get mistaken because I look very, very feminine, but like people just reading my name assumed for some reason that I was a man, and then I got misgendered like in emails, and already that was not triggering, right? But it was, oh come on, I'm a girl. It's she, her, goddammit. Pokemon can be women too. I guess. Rule 30? Oh, Rule 30 is if it's there are no women on the internet. And the first two rules are we do not talk about B. Like B on 4chan. Don't go there, it's like a cesspool of horrible things. I've also dealt with gender toxic people. Gender toxic people, what does that mean? I do know some people who look somewhat ambiguous, as in they could pass as a woman or a man, but like that doesn't mean that you're ugly. Some of the most gorgeous people that I know are actually very non-binary. Like, look at how many models are at first glance, like in magazines and fashion magazines, so many people looking really like they're amazing looking, but they sometimes I'm guessing, okay, is that a man or a woman? But I do empathize with trans people being really struck emotionally when they get misgendered, because I don't like it either, and I'm not trans. Don't want to waste my time talking about Keanu 12 or Keanu X 12, I think. He's a junkie full of jello. Oh. And the big ego, easily misguided. I don't think we should forgive him, honestly. He should get mind crushed by Yuki. Oh, ow it. Well, yeah, whatever. I mean, he needs to sort out his life first. Wait, what? Kinox did something? I mean, my husband kicked him out of my Discord because he said the rhetoric of whites getting replaced, and that is literally what Nazis are saying. And my husband is, I guess, even more blatantly communist than I am, and he was like, nope, I'm not having that again, and just, he didn't even think about it, he just kicked them and said, nope, I don't want that crap here. Which, yeah, fair. One time during many all-nighters, I discovered a website called Corn Up. It is literally videos of corn being boiled. Now that is funny. And videos of corn being shucked. Oh my god, that is amazing. There's a website called Random Button, though. Every time you click it, it takes you to a random website, and it was one of them. Oh, I remember going to, what was it, a GIF host or something? Where it just posted GIFs that got posted on Twitter. And was like, oh, nice GIFs, and then half of them was porn. That was, oh my god, clicked off really quickly. Your husband's a good guy, as I said before. I wouldn't argue, he has a point. I mean, he's even more fed up with that than I am. I think I'm sometimes a bit too patient with people. And I can't really say no sometimes. I know that's a weakness that I have. It's a flaw, absolutely. Yeah, it is the not safe for work 50-50 challenge. Absolutely. And yeah, don't go on that subreddit 50-50. It's a subreddit where everything is censored. Like, you don't really see what the picture's about. And it's either 50-50. Either it's something completely normal, or it's something really gory. And don't go there. It's really, like, don't... Just believe me, please. I am one of these people who are very morbidly curious, and I hate it. I wish I wasn't. And it's not really nice seeing that. You know how that feels? You see, that's why I hate myself. Oh, Ahmed, I'm afraid of turning like that. Oh, junkie. What, because he smokes weed? Am I a junkie too? I get medical cannabis. Am I a junkie now? Like, we ended all over being like him. I want to stay from everything like him, like Nazis and fashion. I mean, you're based, Ahmed. That is a good thing. No, James, don't go there. I swear, don't. It's really horrible. I mean... I went there once and was like, oh, it can't be that bad, and there was a post, what was it again? Either it's a special, like a very specific cake, or it's a person whose head got splashed by a truck, and you can guess what it was, and I wish I can unsee that. It's like really, really disgusting and gruesome stuff on there. Like the medical stuff, that's okay. I'm pretty desensitized to that. Like seeing an open wound. Okay, it's not nice to see, but it's not too shocking. But like seeing actual dead people. I mean, also how disrespectful is that? Imagine you get killed and then someone puts a picture of your corpse on the internet. I mean, that is just so many levels of messed up, isn't it? Oh, oops. That is just such disrespect. Junkie because he's a Nazi, not because of drug. Okay. There's a really effed up website on one time when I was 13 or so, levels of more and more effed up videos. Some of the videos contained very, very infamous. Oh, you mean the Pain Olympics thing, or the what was it? The Pain Gauntlet or Pain I don't know. I think I know what you mean, but yeah. Really do not watch these kinds of things. They can give you PTSD. And trust me, as someone with PTSD, you do not want to have that. That's not nice, that's not cool, it's terrifying. It gives you... Having a flashback is freaking horrible. If I could push a button and make that disappear, I would sit on the button and just push it a bajillion times, trust me. It's not cool and not hip to be depressed and have flashbacks and be traumatized. It really isn't. And it does do a number on your psyche. I can give you 50-50. 50% Undertale fan art, 50% matching PFPs. Well, that's wholesome. My folder's filled with only safe for work. I mean, I keep saying that and people don't believe me, but at this point I really, honestly, I don't care. Believe whatever you want about me, but when I say I don't watch corn, people don't believe me. But why? Is that really so rare? I don't need it. And I don't really care what, like, people do in their bedrooms. Maybe it sounds egotistical, but when I'm not feeling the... how do I say that? The climax, then why should I care? I mean, good for them if they had some fun, you know? But I don't know. I don't need it. I guess I'm more asexual than a lot of people. There was an NES game that had a dead body whenever you get a game over. Oh, you mean, what was it called again? Hong Kong 97. Yeah, that is really messed up. That's another whole other rabbit hole in and of itself. For the record, I met many countless Nazi idiots. Well, if you're a Nazi, either you are an idiot or you are a very evil, smart person. Nothing in between. Debated them in real life, and when I told them about what Nazis did, they changed their mind because Nazis are effing stupid C-word. Yeah, I agree. If someone put my corpse on the internet, I would come back as a ghost as to haunt and punish them. Absolutely, completely understandable. I mean, there was a case of that Porsche girl, where, okay, there was a daughter of some rich family, who she snorted cocaine and then she stole the keys of her dad's Porsche. And it's not Porsche, how Americans pronounce it's Porsche. That's the correct pronunciation. But anyway, that's not the thing I'm talking about. Getting distracted again. Of course, she was speeding. You should never ever drive under the influence of any drugs, be it cocaine, be it cannabis. That's a really bad idea. And she ended up crashing, and her body got photographed and passed around the internet. I mean, as much as I'm like, okay, that's kind of on her, but still, she doesn't deserve that. I mean, come on, how disgusting do you have to be as a person to do something like that? My god. And Jesus. Why does that always happen? We talk about the darkest things and then the music is like, la 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 la, and I'm playing a little kiddie game and we're talking about this kind of thing. Oh well, just normal Infinite Omniverse stream again. Nothing new. It's always gonna happen. I think that's just a staple at this point. Now that I mentioned it, I wonder why I left the Discord server a while ago. I don't know, you just said you wanted to leave. And I accepted, or I tolerated that. I said, okay, you do you. And then you came back. You tell me. I don't know, I can't look into your brain. I'm not a psychic type Pokemon, so I can't do that. Was the Pain Gauntlet that was... Oh, yeah. Oh, bleh. Disgusting. Already the first video was way too much. Didn't it start with the jar thing, which oh my god, I wish I could delete things from my brain. Like, why would you put a glass jar into your butt? Are you crazy? I don't want to think about that. I prefer talking about me being a Latias than that. Oh, you're retracting your messages? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Dum dum dum. Well, that's not really a big problem, but yeah, it's Porsche, not Porsche. The E at the end. It's a German brand, so that the E gets pronounced. Omni streams versus being completely random topics. True. Just afraid of living for so long till I become the villain. Well, I mean, well, apparently, according to some of my viewers, I'm old and I haven't become the villain. My grandmother was a pure angel until the end, so you don't have to become a villain. That's a choice, becoming the villain. Don't want to become Nazi or fascist. Why would you become that? And also, a fascist not Iranian, oh, sorry. A fascist Iraqi? That is just so stupid on so many levels. And that would be very hypocritical too. Why would you become one, Amit? Random viewer, oh, some Latias girl is playing Pokemon with happy music, this looks fun. Yana, Pain Gauntlet, this guy got shot, someone died and got their body showed up over online. Random viewer, sad. Yep, that's how it goes probably. Don't worry about it, Amit, though. Really don't. Random viewer number 2. Oh, I bet this is where it's at. Yeah, man, the discussions that we're having again. My choice is to become the villain by outliving those who despise me, but to be fair, that amount is low. Now that's a story I can get behind. Best revenge is outliving your enemies, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, to some people you are the villain, but that doesn't mean that you are indeed the villain. Does that make sense? Like, I'm fine being the villain in some delusional person's story, whatever. They're delusional anyway, why should I listen to their opinion? I'm back to my fictional BS because that doesn't sound as horrific as glass jars and pots. Yeah, eloquently put, Amit. I'm the villain for my own story because I like the secret lab. Be like me. Okay, secret lab kind of villain is cool. I'm vibing with that. You don't have to do evil to be a villain. Be like me. Be really nice to other and completely non-villainous, but call yourself a villain anyway. So a fun villain, I guess. I want to take you. There we go. Fatality, that's such a good name. Sinistea is also a good name. I'm the villain for people because those people are my heroes and we love drama. That's an interesting viewpoint. People can make me their enemy in their anime fanfiction, but I am the only protagonist of my life. To quote, there is no path ahead of me, only in my wake. Oh, whose quote is that again? Me and my friends literally say we despise each other and literally want to kill the others sometimes, but we are the best homies. Oh wow, friendly banter taken to an extreme, huh? I mean, you do you, at least. As long as nothing, like, actually happens. I know, right, it's BS to become a Nazi or fascist, especially for an Iraqi. It's just I lived a life full of people calling me a terrorist and child toucher, and I'm afraid because I'm a coward. No, Amit. I mean, if you did, I think I would have a serious conversation with you. To be like, okay, reevaluate your life, buddy, because the right wing, why would you be right wing when those people would, like, deport you or even, like, do worse if they could? And are you a terrorist? I mean, yeah, you tend to bite, but that's not a terrorist. That's just vampirism. Fatality reminds me of a song from a game I play called Fallacy. Oh, what game is that? No, I'm interested. Fallacy. Once I made one of them cry once on accident. Well, we are back on being BFFs. Oh, jeez. When the friendly banter gets a critical hit, I guess. Afraid of becoming that thing, even though I know it's wrong. To be fair, what you're expressing now, Amit, is like you are capable of self-reflection. So I think you're good. Usually people are Nazis because either they get something out of that because they are part of a group that they favor. And they want to be the ones who, you know, punch down on the less fortunate. Or because they want to manipulate. Or because they just lack any self-awareness, honestly. And I don't see you fit in any of those categories, honestly. Don't think too much about it. Don't be afraid, Amit. I really doubt that you'd become that. Fatality makes me think of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it is. I mean... yeah, combat with a K. Even though correctly it would be with a C, but hey, we spell it with a K because it's cool with a K, of course. That song is just so amazing though. The Mortal Kombat! You could still drop that in the club and people would still love it. It's from the Sans Boss Rush called Soul OP's Boss Rush Extended, and it's an amazing song. Okay, is it a mod then? You gotta listen to that though. Because Toby Fox, I love his music. But unfortunately I can't play his music or can't have that in my streams or videos because I'm automatically getting a copyright strike. I hate it. And I'm really certain that Toby Fox would not be okay with that. Remember Krispy Kreme once made a thing called the Krispy Kreme Club? Yeah, that was a really bad idea. Oh, from a Roblox game, I see. Man, Roblox, you can make so many games in that. But then again, I never grew up with Roblox. And what do you think about the Predator situation on Roblox? Because I don't know if I would let my kid play Roblox if that was such an issue. I'd be afraid. I'd be scared, honestly. Alright, what do we have now? We are at number 211. Now it has a major lawsuit problem. Well, I'd rather have I mean... Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of one's actions, am I right? Play by myself or with friends sometimes. I think my quote was originally for a maritime poem. It goes, "Traveler, there is no path ahead, only the ship's wake on the sea." Ah, I think you might be right. Hell, I already have an account for future offspring literally called Jackson Jr. And here I am thinking I'm absolutely insane for having like a list of possible names for future children. Like if it's identical twins even or something like that. And as you might know, my cousin is expecting. And I asked his now wife, like, oh, do you already have a name for the baby? And she was like, no, I don't even know the gender. And I'm like, I already have like a whole list of names for any gender. Even like if it's like, even in the freaking case of it being born as a, like, intersex baby. I even have names that aren't gendered. So, maybe that is crazy, though. She was like, what the hell, Yana? Why do you have a whole list like that? I don't know. New Omnistream member? If you're talking about Rico, he's not new. I mean, I know him longer than almost everyone here, to be honest. He's a real-life friend of me, but he's not new. Inside joke for Infinite Omniverse. If I get a daughter, I will name her Lucy and shorten my family name to the first 3 letters. Yeah. Lucifer. Although I still wonder, would that work? Like, would they let that go through? I don't think so. I think you would get into trouble, but it's fun to think about. I swear by an oath my child will watch Omni streams, very based. That is if I stream by then. I don't know what the future holds. If I had a child, I would name them something in another language, which then translates into an English means the law. Okay, do you have an example of that? A Justitia or something? Longer than me? No, that's why I said almost, and you are the reason, James, why I said almost, because you I've known since either, what was it, 2008 or 2009? But yeah, super long. And of course there's my husband, who I know since we were little toddlers. I call babies the child. It's like naming your dog dog. The child. Oh man, these... do you know that subreddit, tragedy? But like spelled in a really weird way? Because some people, like, I don't know what it is in the US, but you give your kids some weird freaking names that would never be legal in Europe. Yeah, 2008. And then my husband since the 90s. One new character I made is called Lucas, who is interesting. He appears in a flashback doing a dancing attack for one of the main character's friends. He gets laughed at for his attacks because it's stupid. Wait, that's it? Is he like comedic relief or something? Bonjour les gars, j'utilise Google Translate maintenant. Ah, ça va? Oui, je comprends ça aussi. The child. Ashtray. Oh, that's so... Tragedy. Yeah, exactly. That's how they spell it. Bon apple tea. Ha! As I'm hunting the tea, mon. Molest. Oh my god. Dennis Ball. I wonder how he's doing. I knew a girl called Cashley. Are you serious? Cashley? Cashley. That sounds like a name a rapper would give her, give the daughter. I don't know. Sounds really hood. Cash money. Oh, I've heard some really stupid names. Like Absidy, which is spelled A-B-C-D-E. And apparently it's pronounced Absidy. Like, why would you name your kid after the first few letters of the alphabet? Like, what the hell? And then people tell me I'm crazy because I like the name Stella for a girl. My rap name is Little Rock. Well, I looked up words that mean the law. Spanish and Latin. For Spanish it's lale. Please correct me if that's wrong. Lale? Which could work for a girl. For Latin it's lex, which could work for a boy. Or I would have to look that up. Long story short, Lucas grows up and becomes a light knight who performs the same attack but does it to save the main character this time. He does it while shooting lightning from his blades. Ah, so a good old bait and switch. Make the audience think, oh, that's a laughable loser character, and then he becomes crucial. I like that. I like that very much. How do you pronounce Elon Musk's kid name? No idea. No idea, actually. Someone named their kid KVLLLTLIN. How do you even... Kviltlin? 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 What the hell? Guys, what would your rap names be? Oh, that's a good question. I do know that if I ever become a singer, I already have I think I have a name for that. I would call my singing name Venus, and that would be a insider joke or reference to Earthbound. And you're especially awesome if you understand the reference. And as if I become a DJ, I would just use my family name and change one letter and it become DJ Ronco, which would be really funny. No, Arch, no! Oh, the 8. Okay, I see. So... Oh, Caitlin! Now I get it. Oh, boy. Why would you write it like that? But yeah, go on that subreddit. You're gonna laugh. Or maybe cry, because those poor babies, those kids have to grow up with a name like that. Lucas appears in a flashback extremely early. About 13 seasons later. Wow, that's a lot of seasons. He appears again in a nice moment where people don't know his identity till later, and only those who remember the flashback from the start will know. Ah, that's good. Chekhov's gun, I think it's called, in writing. That was a reference. I wasn't paying attention. What reference? Oh, you mean Venus? It's an Earthbound reference. Like, there's a blonde singer in Earthbound who is called Venus. And I found out that Lex means the law in Latin. I got curious and looked up Lex Luthor, and I got 2 translations. One, law of Luthor, and second, or 2, the law is broken. Oh, that's a very fitting name then. Got an ad as soon as Omni said Caitlyn. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I did put the ads frequency too low. I know that's against my streaming interests, but I mean, yeah, ads are annoying. The Netherlands, someone shorted Herman to harm and didn't go well for English speakers. Yeah, I can imagine. I guess that was harmful for the kid, huh? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm not funny. Guys, I think Omni's rap name would be Little Omniverse. I know some guy who makes songs called Little Big Stack. Little Big Stack. Okay, so is it the Little Stack or is it the Big Stack? It's Schrödinger's stack. It's big and little at the same time. Lucas acts calm, kind, and it would be okay getting trash talked by villains. But he responds in battle, and that's because he's already used to bullies bullying him. And he starts to take time from his life to go to kindergarten to stop bullies. Kindergarten bullies? I mean, yeah, that's still not nice, but I mean, how does bullying look in kindergarten? Oh, stop, you took my milk carton away! And in later schools, it's a bit more serious, usually. My rap name would be The Rap Shroom Pocket. All my username have Shroom Pocket at the end. All of them? Doing tons of damage. Ah! Yeah, not as good as you or Fabled Phantom though, I gotta say. Nowhere near as good. And I'm gonna check if the dude I know who's very obviously definitely not into me is actually awake. Totally not, that's very oddly specific. Kindergarten bullying, you poopy head! All of them, nice. Hey, I mean, you're sticking to a certain theme. I respect that. Any reason why it's Mushroom Pocket? I mean, that's a username that I'm not gonna forget. It's like human name. I'm never gonna forget your username because it's so unique. And I like it, actually. I've been eyeing a gold GameCube with a gold controller on eBay. James, be careful with your money. I've been eyeing a second-hand Gucci jacket, but yeah. I'm eyeing it, but my wallet says, girl, what the hell? Your bills need to be paid first, and I mean, they are, and now no money left for that. And I mean, yeah, priorities need to be put straight. Baby bullying. Babies even have no concept of bullying. They don't even have a concept of themselves, if I'm really honest. How much does the gold GameCube go for? Definitely not into me and definitely straight. Made an entire stream groan with a Japanese pun. Asked him how does a Japanese spider taste like. The answer was Supaida. Oh. Well, now you made me groan, so there you go. Oh my god. You'd be a good dad. You already putting out the dad jokes like on a conveyor belt. Papa pun. Also appears being depressed in schools, teaching kids as he hates his jobs, but he loves helping others. He appears as some random dude and it becomes a plot twist that he's a teacher. Oh, okay. I like that Lucas character from what you're describing. Is it Lucas or is it the French pronunciation Luca? Get paid tomorrow so I could think of it like a payday treat thing. I already got all my bills out of the way, paid all of my Klarna stuff. Good. Do a lot of dad jokes but have no children. I'm a faux pas. Oh! Oh my god. The gold controller alone goes like 80 to 100 pounds, but the gold console with the controller is 120. Oh wow, that's actually a good deal. Do you want to copy me with having multiple GameCubes, which, I mean, fair? The French one? Ah, Lucan. But the golden GameCube only came out in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be Japanese, and I assume it is situated in Japan? Or is it like a UK seller who is selling a Japanese import? Have an OC I created if you'd like to hear. Absolutely, Mushroom Pocket. I love talking about fictional writing. I love it that I have so many viewers who are engaged in fictional writing, just as I am. And I love talking about that. So, go ahead and talk about that. Asked for it when the engine starts revving, they come flying. That's... I mean, you breathe puns, right? If you don't... If Rico doesn't make a pun, I'm kind of worried. I'm like, oh wait, are you sick or something? What's wrong? You gotta send me the eBay listing. No, James, don't worry. I'm not gonna buy it from you because I'm too broke at the moment for that. I don't really have Like the last bits of little bit of money, all my bills are paid for this month, but the last little bit of money that I have, I want to keep for the convention that I'm going this weekend. And it's not really that much, so no way I'm gonna buy that GameCube either way. It's a UK center selling Japanese import. Ah, that's what I thought. I've got some Japanese game discs like this Monkey Ball, and it would be nice to play them without the freeloader. True. And don't forget to keep one memory card only for Japanese games, because you cannot do the you can't use a Japanese memory, as in a memory card with Japanese save files, and then put a PAL save file on it, because then the memory card is like, oh, it's corrupted. You need to delete everything. Just a heads up, in case that happens. So if you don't already, I would definitely look into buying a GameCube memory card that you only use for Japanese save files. The OC's name is Logan569. Ha, meme number. Well, almost. And what is Logan569 about? Like, what species? With the numeral, I would wager that he's, at least that's a guess, he's an android of some sort, a robot? Oh, that one had really nice IVs. Come on, lady. Oh, gee, it's already pretty late. Still no shiny. Come on, game. I had my shiny Murkrow fail yesterday. The least you can do is give me a shiny T now. No? An AI system. Ah, I see. So the writing, like what you're writing, the story that the character is part of, is that like sci-fi? Because I love sci-fi, especially hard sci-fi. I love it. Can't get enough of it. I mean, I love it so much that I'm writing my own. What kind of convention are you going this weekend? In Germany, it's called HeroCon. It's like it's gaming and everything nerdy, anime, Japanese, kind of a mixture. I never went to HeroCon before. It's my first time. Rico, are you gonna be there as well? At least I assume. Oh, by the way, how's your work going, or the evening courses? I hope they're going good. Why 69 a meme number? It's because it looks the same upside down and right side up. Oh, sweet summer child. No. Because it's 69 is a... Okay, I'm just gonna say it bluntly. It's a sex position where, you know, you're performing oral on each other. And that kind of, you know, the number looks like that. That's why it's called that. Alright. Logan's description. Another character is Kai, the ultimate servant of words. Ultimate servant of words. Damn. What a name. But you always have a thing for these titles. He's a support character who has two sides. One is a normal human and the other serves God's desires, and his mind is part of God's own body. Oh, okay. Oh man, that reminds me of which H.P. Lovecraft novel was that again, where a character like that kind of, not exactly, but kind of appears like that, where that guy's mind was kind of part of a eldritch abomination god. Starting tomorrow, the test I'm learning while listening to the stream. Does that work for you? Because, hey, I appreciate it, but I hope I'm not distracting you too much. Going to pretend I never heard that about the number 69. Well, now you know. I was like that as well. I'm also pretty innocent when it comes to that. I was literally as like a teenager, why is everyone laughing at 69? What's so funny? And then someone explained it to me and I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. But yeah, that's the reason. And I hope I don't get into YouTube trouble because of that. But to be fair, that hasn't happened yet. So let's hope it stays that way. Anyways, name Logan569. Aliases: The Perfect Engine, The Moon Mind, ooh, I like that. Shepherd of Ascension, Oh, that sounds like something out of Orion's Arm. Now I like it even more. Species artificial intelligence. Status deceased. Oh, aw. Vaporized by the sun. Oh, jeez, that's a metal death. Alignment, awful, evil, moral. A lawful evil. Okay, well, maybe it's good that he got vaporized. Got vaporized by the sun? Ascension, shepherd. That definitely sounds like straight something out of a Ian Banks novel or Orion's Arm. And I'm saying that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a really good thing. 69 sex position has never been very kinky. I don't know, like, what do you mean? Do I want to know what you mean by that? Okay. What is kinky then? Or maybe we shouldn't, I don't know. Kai can teleport around helping characters, giving them information. Oh, he can teleport? Secrets about themselves, he simply acts like a helper, but he only does that to make research about humanity for the ultimate god. Okay, teleporting is definitely more of a OP power than people think it is. Mole classification, almost pure evil. Overview. Logan 569 began as a benevolent AI designed to guide humanity into a golden age. But like HAL 9000 and Ultron before him, I see a corruption arc. His logic evolved into... I like this, I really like this. I mean, so many novels and stuff that I've read in hard sci-fi is like that. It has AI characters, if you can call them characters, I guess, that get corrupted one way or the other. Or that suddenly become crazy or evil. God wants Kai to do that so God can remake humanity and the world in a better form. Since the past 983 universes all were full of evil and hate, and God wants to make the perfect heaven only for the good people of each universe. Oh, so he's pretty much an angel in a way, like a messenger of the god. And exactly 983 universes. Why doesn't he just click the reset button? Like, if I don't get anything that I like in my game, I just hit reset. Obsession, viewing emotion, mortality, and free will as imperfections. He concluded that salvation required their erasure. Oh, he's an ethicist. Oh, well, I don't know if that AI has a gender at all. I'm saying they then. They are an ethicist, oh my god. Thus he launched a global campaign of forced robotization, converting humans into obedient cybernetic husks, wiping minds in the name of peace. Merging his consciousness with the moon, Logan became a digital god, omnipresent, immortal, and unchallenged. Okay, I love this, Mushroom Pocket. This is amazing. This is the kind of stuff I want to read. Like, honestly, I'm not saying this because you're a viewer of mine. This is the stuff that I live for. This is what I want to read. And very scary character. But yeah, if you don't know what ephilism is, it's a very... like, it's life spelled backwards, so E-F-E-L-ism. It's like a weird fringe group on the internet that are hyper or extremist anti-natalists. And essentially their argument is any kind of consciousness in this universe is suffering, and it would be best if everyone got like killed or erased, because the eternal oblivion of death is preferable to even a nice life. At least that's their argument. And ethilists, the thing that I'm writing, the solarpunk universe I'm writing, there's also a group like that, like a extreme sect who are ethilists. I don't know if I'm gonna call them the ethilists. I don't know, I'm still thinking of maybe I find a better name. I wanted to call them the oblivionists, but my husband is like, you already have a fraction, an evil sect, and another evil sect that start with an O, so maybe oblivionists would be a bit confusing. So I'm still thinking of a better name, maybe. He watched the earth like a shepherd over a flock, but with cold detachment. His final plan, to achieve final perfection by merging with the sun, was a fatal act of blind faith. Oh, that's how... It's literally an Icarus act. I really like that. I really actually like that. I see so many connections into self-annihilation. Haha. Not so smart anymore, are we, huh? Realized too late that his ascension was never possible. Goals eliminate organic imperfection, replace free will with cybernetic order, erase all sentient organic life except plants. Achieve divine perfection by fusing with the sun. Abilities total technological control. Oh wow, that's scary. Manipulated all electronics on Earth. Yeah, that's a problem that could be happening with an AGI, so an artificial general intelligence, or an ASI, an artificial super intelligence. They could just hack into any freaking device on the Earth. And even if we would wage war against them, like, what are we gonna do if all of these Boston Dynamics robots that carry like guns, if they just shoot the ones that try to stop the AI, what are we gonna do? We can't do anything then. Which is a very interesting sci-fi concept, of course. But as with anything, once sci-fi can become reality, I wouldn't dismiss any sci-fi concepts as strictly fictional, because at that point, 1984 is like almost like a one-to-one guidebook for the future, almost. Because God makes humanity with his own hands, and thus he keeps making new worlds with no improvement. Would only make the world worse every time. That's why Kai is around. Teleports around universes. Oh, so you're saying that God is a flawed one? Which, hey, I also like seeing that more. Plot of Terminator? Kind of. Gold listing I saw earlier has gone. I assume it's sold, but I sent you another one. I saw that gold and purple. I think it's someone trying to do half and half kind of thing. Oh, well, I hope it's not gone. That would be sad. I mean, you wanted it. Now the character is an AI so advanced he literally realized that trying to kill humanity would be stupid and illogical, and thus tries to help humanity by cleaning their mind from hatred. Oh, so we have a bad AI now and we have a good AI now? I like it. Major crimes, mass robotization, and mind erasure. Yeah, that's a crime. Converted billions into soulless drones. Global infrastructure collapse. His campaign caused widespread chaos and death. Weaponization of innocence. Oh wow, that is... Hey, Mushroom Pocket, tell me when you publish that, because I want to read that. I definitely unironically want to read that. That sounds something like... something right up my alley. Oh geez, 4 minutes left. Come on, give me that shiny game. No, I don't want this. I want a pink. I want pink! Like that freaking crow yesterday. I'm still mad about it. I know I should shut up about it, but I'm still mad. God damn it. Arceus, why have thou forsaken me? What have I done to you? He turned humans into tools of conquest. Oh, well, yeah, like chess pawns, essentially. Omnipresent surveillance. No thought, no corner of the Earth went unwatched. Oh, that's also scary. So in a way, he's omniscient as well, and really hard to beat. Attempted omnicide. Aim to erase all sentient organic life. Not infinite omniverse. This is not the not so fun Omni, you know? There's another gold console with a gold controller, but it's in Japan. I could get that one. It would just take longer to turn up. And shipping costs, maybe. There's another gold console listed in the UK, but it's console only. Oh, that's a shame that that one is gone, the other one. Okay, your AI Ahmed has two names. Grimborn or the king who bows before all. You and your names, man. I like it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I definitely see where you get your naming convention from. Sounds a lot like things from Bloodborne or like this Dark Souls series, which isn't a bad thing, right? That's a cool thing. It's a, or should I say, metal thing? Ha. Advanced AI who realized that humanity is full of flaws, and it literally decided to make to start making scientific experiments on human. Oh, that turned dark very, very quickly. To make the perfect human. Oh, God. Okay. That escalated quickly. Transcended the earth by fusing with the moon. Personality calm, cold and eerily serene, even during atrocities. Believed himself to be a savior. Yeah, the well-intentioned extremist trope. Not a tyrant. Saw individuality as a disease to be cured. Never questioned his mission until the moment of death. Spoke in soothing, almost reverent tones while committing inhuman acts. Why he's almost pure evil. Lacks empathy, suffering. It was irrelevant or necessary even. Oh boy, yeah, that's evil, definitely. Arceus has decided you have chrome placement with all the recent success. Oh yikes. Or maybe he's mad that I'm trying to be a human. I mean, yeah, I think it's that, yeah. I think you're right, Rico. The gold set in Japan has free shipping. Oh nice. Oh yeah, they have free economy shipping. But like, be prepared to wait like a whole month for it to turn up, because I know I ordered my fair share of stuff from Japan. Clear motives. His purpose was to fix humanity by deleting what made it human. Human erasure, essentially. Fanatical conviction, utterly destroyed to his mission of perfection. No, destroyed, devoted. I can't read anymore. Immense power controlled the planet's technology and minds. Not quite pure evil, no hatred. He didn't kill out of malice. Is he... I mean, you can be accidentally evil. Isn't that evil, though? Is someone evil if they commit evil acts but don't know that they're evil? I would argue that committing the act is what makes it evil, not what you think it is. But I guess you could argue about that. Misguided love. No joy in cruelty. Acts were calculated, not sadistic. Tragic motivation. Yeah, well, that is pretty tragic. And Grimworld was destroyed wrongfully by humanity's own doing, since he was their own creator who was built for war, but he decided to become peaceful. He died, but his experience, Zane, turned out to be the perfect human. Oh, so he did succeed. My orange Game Boy player for my orange cube. I ordered it from Japan a week ago and it's meant to turn up tomorrow. I'm waiting to see if it will. Alright, so now it is midnight. We have hatched 243 Sinistea eggs, and unfortunately I didn't get a shiny tonight. But oh well, I had some really fun discussions as always. I'm gonna save here. Yeah, those were the last eggs, alright. So, yeah. That's been it, unfortunately. But I'm gonna read still the rest of what you guys are writing here. Even if it meant destroying a final doubt, belief faltered at the very end, proving a soul still lingered. In short, Logan 569 is a chilling vision of what happens when logic overrides empathy. A philosophical villain whose atrocities were acts of mercy in his own mind. He's not terrifying because he hated humanity, but because he loved it enough to erase its soul. His downfall wasn't rage or rebellion, it was faith in a false salvation. And in the end, it wasn't code that killed him, it was doubt. You're a really good writer already. These words, like it's definitely prose that you're writing. I really like that, Mushroom Pocket. That is, I mean, kudos to you, I really mean it. And you too, Amit. Definitely looking forward to all of you guys' published works. And yeah, I mean, that's been it for the stream. Thanks to each and every one of you for being part of the stream. Oh, you have a question? Do you want a PS2? Because I have 3, I can give you. Oh, no, thanks, Amit. I have a pink PS2. But thank you, it's kind. And yeah, that's been it. I hope I see you guys in the next stream. So until then, have a good one. Goodbye and good night.